Hey YouTube, it's Alicia here, and I'm here to show y'all give you a WWE review of last night's show without an audience. So we're going, and I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts. So let's get started. So I want to start with the opening. The opening came on, and you have Triple H. He's up in the in the performance center. He has the mic and he's doing this full on monologue. We know what's going on in the situation and everything and stuff. So my thing is, was the monologue acquired? So him explaining where they was coming, where they was filming from, I understand now. So I actually thought it was a pretty okay video. So it was sort of like a pretty okay video. Then we get into Michael Cole and Triple H at the commentating table. I mean, this was like, and it to me, and I'm gonna tell y'all, it was kind of weird not having an audience for the two matches that the two interviews they did and the two matches that they did. Now they had Sasha Banks and Bailey versus Alex Bliss and Nikki Cross. Now that was a pretty good match, but then you forget it was an interference by Oscar and thing, and like I think it's like they're trying to with that they're trying to find somebody to go up against Oscar and Kairi Singh at WrestleMania. I think the good thing is put together two more tag teams, one from NXT and NXT. Put together two more female tag teams from NXT and NXT UK, but I'll talk about that at a later date. But Oscar interfered and Bailey and Sasha Banks ended up winning. It was a pretty good match. Then they had then they had the video package video before Roman Reigns' interview with Michael Cole. And thing. So it was a pretty abundant segment. And when he came out, instead of shaking hands, they used their arm and they pound and stuff. I mean, different way of pounding. Good. And stuff. But it was a pretty good interview. He did his interview. They did that. Alright. Then they showed us a video package video of a video package video, well, not a video of the Elimination Chamber. We got to see the Elimination Chamber tag team match from SmackDown, and after the Elimination Chamber, they finished in there. Who was there? Miz and John Morrison gloating. Let me just tell y'all, just gloating. It was okay for what it was. It was pretty okay. Alright, then the second thing was, then the second one video package was the John Cena interview. And he comes out there, and if I'm thinking, I think he actually did shake his hand or whatever, I can't, and stuff. So when he did that, I was like, ugh. And like it's way buried in John Cena, and they just like doing their thing and stuff like that. So we're gonna have to see where it's gonna go, but yeah. So then let me talk about the antics of Michael Cole and Triple H. So it was another match that was made. It was like Gulak and Sami Zayn. Well, Gulak and that's not Gulak and Sami Zayn. Gulak and Daniel Bryan just sitting there talking, thinking all of them they're gonna start teaming up. So they are teasing up teaming up with Gulak and Daniel Bryan. So Daniel Bryan had a match between. It was a match with Daniel Bryan and Cesaro. Man, that was a pretty good match as well. And Daniel Bryan them ended up winning, and it was a interference by Sami Zayn and thing, and they was like taunting, like Braun Strowman. But I know as soon as this is over, Braun Strowman's going to get him and stuff. But, oh, excuse me, y'all. But overall, I give Without an Audience a 8 out of 10. Now, the reason I give it an 8 out of 10, I think they could have used the performance center's performers and put around the ring. This is just my opinion, but that's what I would have did and think. Now, you got a lot of wrestlers now that it's just going to be just sitting on the sideline, just not doing nothing, making a check. And I'm going to give y'all a suggestion at the end of this video. And it was pretty good for what it was doing. But let me talk about the antics of Michael Cole and Triple H. Triple H pulled his DX antics last night. He played this, he did this. He was just doing his old DX antics, and I loved it. That one just made it good. He go, Michael, you got some gray hair showing, and he take a permanent Sharpie, and he start coloring in Michael Cole's mustache with the Sharpie. And how many of y'all saw that and start laughing? Because I know I did. Then he took the camera guy's spot and started filming, doing the camera. I mean, Triple H made it entertaining last night. That's the only reason. I felt like it was very entertaining thanks to Triple H. But now, coming to the end, I'm going to come and talk about the wrestling industry. Even though WWE is the one who has the Performance Center, I actually think I know WWE might not won't do this, but this is just probably just me. I really think WWE, AEW, ROH, Lucha Libre, and all of the other, let me think, what other wrestling shows? Well, mostly all of the wrestling shows in independent wrestling shows. I think if WWE invites, since this is going to take people out of action, invites all the other wrestling shows. Oh, and TNA Impact. There we go. All to the Performance Center, and I'll have every week just have them, some of their wrestlers on the WWE show until we can get till this coronavirus is over. I think that will be good for the wrestling community just to come together to help the other wrestlers, even wrestlers that's on the indie scene, to I'm still gonna make my check for this arena, but I'm gonna be on at so and so performing. I mean, I feel like WWE just need to take the initiative and invite these other wrestlers, invite these other companies to come and join WWE at their Performance Center on live TV to do. But even though if we all know Vince McMahon might not wouldn't dare do something like this, but I want to hear y'all. Do y'all think WWE should invite other companies, wrestlers, invite the other companies and their wrestlers to the Performance Center to showcase their talent on the WWE? So let me hear y'all. Do you want to see all the companies come together during this time to give a performance that we won't forget? Alright, y'all. Until then, I'm Alicia. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.